Good morning. Welcome to the Ag Market Network Weekly Market Report brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. The export numbers have just come up. Let's look at those and see the reaction of the market. Cotton, as usual, a good number, 321,400 running bales. And we have Vietnam taking 68,300. Indonesia taking 68,100. Brazil taking 39,700, Turkey taking 37,700. And let's look and see what new crop sales of 199,200 running bales, primarily for Vietnam at 89,300. And shipments, let's see what we've got there. Shipments of 414,400. That's 14% over the 4-week average. Cotton market was down going into this. Cotton was actually down about 25 to 30. And let's see where we are right now. We're right now up about 6. We seem to be, well, we'll comment on cotton in just a minute. Let's go to the next thing. Soybeans, net sales of 1,269,600 metric tons. China took 509,300 metric tons. Unknown destinations took 211,000 metric tons. Egypt took 188,300. Indonesia took 113,600. Soybeans were up 8.5 before the report. Right now they're up 7.5. Corn, net sales of 2,505,100 metric tons. Marketing year high, up 35% from the previous week and up 41% over the 4-week average. Japan took 838,000 metric tons. Taiwan took 388,600 metric tons. South Korea took 206,800 metric tons. Corn before the report was up 1.5. It's not changed, still up 1.5. Wheat, net sales of 162,800 metric tons. Mexico took 36,400. China took 35,600. Guatemala took 29,100. Wheat before the report was up 1.5. Right now wheat's up 1. So let's take a look at what's happened here recently. Cotton market, the recent range in cotton pretty much has been 82 cents in May up to 85 cents. That's been the trading range. I think the bigger trading range is probably a low of 80 and a high of 88. But we might live within that range for a while. And there might be times we disconnect with whatever the fundamentals are and just stay within that range, moving up and down. And some days, kind of frustrating because it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But that's the market we're in right now. Same sort of news in the market. Good demand, as we see today. We've got good shipments. We have below the market, good spec buying and good mill buying. But as the market rallies, some of that buying starts to fade. And so the market gives out at higher levels and drifts back off again until it goes down and finds the support again. That's what creates the sideways market. What to do? If you're a farmer, if you're looking to, if you're asking the question, what do I do? I think most analysts would agree that some type marketing or pricing or hedging should be done up here in December cotton. Basis to December. I know OA Cleveland at our recent meeting at the Mid-South Farm and Gin Show had recommended 30% of the crop booked at these levels, or 78 to 79 cents. So what have we got in soybeans, corn, and wheat? Well, there's still been the main focus. Argentina shifting more now to the U.S. weather as we inch closer to planting time. Still looking at big carryovers, even though we have had these big rallies. What to do? Some analysts are suggesting up in the, well, right now we're at 1030. We're at 1040 right now. No, let's look at November beans. 1035, maybe as much as 30% of the crop doing some type of pricing. December corn right now is trading at 408.5, and this level may be the same thing, a third of the crop or 30%. July wheat, and this is Chicago wheat, right now is trading at 507. I would say up in the area of 515 or higher, maybe as much as 40% of the crop done. I want to mention one other thing I think that you might be interested in, and that's you know, there was a time, and I've been involved in the business since 1980. There was a time when all you looked at were the fundamentals that have to do with the specific markets you were interested in. That has certainly changed now, and I just made a list here. When we come in the morning, here are the things we're looking at, even if we're interested in understanding what cotton is doing, or soybeans, or corn, or wheat, or rice, or anything that's a commodity market. We look at energy prices to see what they're doing. All these things influence our prices. Energy prices, what the dollar's doing, what are precious metals doing, global stock markets, what did Asian markets do, what are European markets doing, what is the U.S. looking to do. Then we've got economic releases that come out every day. They find their way over to influence our prices. What's happening in China, that's our big trade partner, and that is a big thing. And also any news that suddenly happens is a shock. You know, it's a shock to any world economy, seems to find its way quickly back into all markets. We have to watch that constantly. That's sort of what we do here at the Ag Market Network, try to report on what's happening. That's it. One last look at these markets. Cotton market that bounced is now back down 30, keeping in line with what I commented on, a sideways market that's just drifting right now. But it's down 30, it's down 28 in May cotton at 83.16, a low of 83, a high of 83.76. May soybeans up 9 at 10.41 and a quarter. May corn up 1.5 at 3.90 and a quarter. May wheat up 1 at 4.89 and 3/4. That's it. Thanks for being with us for this edition of the Ag Market Network Weekly Market Report, brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. Thanks.